Human Anatomy book by Henry Gray, the book that inspired the title of the series, Gray's Anatomy. Who doesn't remember the series and the characters, the drama of each character trying to become a doctor, their lives in and out of the hospital, their relationships of love, friendship, struggle, despair. As I sat in my art room 2 weeks ago thinking what to do for my next video, this series came to mind, especially one of the characters. I've been practicing drawing portraits with graphite for the past month and been very busy perfecting my technique, which still needs a bit of polishing. Nonetheless, I embarked on drawing no other than Patrick Dempsey, aka McDreamy. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, but went ahead and started drawing him and recording the process. It actually turned out to be a good video to share with all of you on how I draw portraits now and share what I learned through practicing and what has worked for me to draw a good portrait. Thanks for your support and hope you learn a thing or two and get inspired to go on your own portrait drawing journey. Let's go. In order to start drawing what I see, I do a couple of fast time sketches of the photo. I try not to look at the paper so my eyes direct the pencil in my hand. The first sketch is usually 30 seconds or less. The second sketch about 3 minutes. For this portrait, I use a brand new set of Windsor Newton graphite pencils that I just purchased at Michael's and I wanted to try out. I use the grid system to transfer the image to my paper. Proportions are very important to me, so I transfer it this way, but I only do the outline of the parts of the face. Plus, if I want a bigger or smaller drawing, I just have to adjust the size of the grid. I do this step with an HB pencil, which will be easy to erase after I am done. After transferring the outline of the parts of the face, I then proceeded to get darker and softer pencils to start giving form to the portrait. I feel a bit nervous because, come on, it's Patrick Dempsey. I want to do a good job on this one. And for being nervous about it, I started shading the right eye of his face when I usually work from left to right, so I don't smudge the graphite all over the paper. But I couldn't start it again. His nose and chin were a bit challenging to do, and when I saw that I couldn't get it right, I got frustrated. Instead of giving up or starting again, I turned the drawing upside down. This is a technique that I use a lot when I can't get something right in a drawing or painting. It helps me a lot, and it also helped for my hand not to drag the graphite all over the paper. Patrick Dempsey's face took about 3 hours to do. Giving form and shape to a face in paper is tough, and I wanted this drawing to look like Patrick Dempsey. I gave it my all. I practiced all month for this. hair, neck, and shirt took about an extra hour to finish. Some highlights here and there using a Conte crayon, and when satisfied with what I had accomplished, I signed it, calling it finished. I hope you have enjoyed this portrait drawing demo as much as I have enjoyed drawing it. In order to achieve anything, practice is key. I want to become a better artist, so I practice some kind of art every day. I've always enjoyed drawing people, but in order to achieve a realistic drawing, you need to practice and practice a lot. If frustration happens, find a way, like I did, turning the drawing upside down. Defeat and conquer that frustration. Don't give up. Dare to do, dare to achieve, dare to conquer, dare to make dream. Until next time, grab your sketchbook and pencil and start drawing now. I am Laura, and I love to share my art projects with all of you. Peace, love, adios.